What if I told you that one of the most important discoveries in the history of science was made by accident while someone was just trying to measure sunlight? Not by Newton, not by Einstein, but by a musician turned astronomer who was simply curious about heat. And what he found was invisible. He discovered a form of light that no human eye had ever seen, a hidden part of reality that was always there, warming your skin every time you stand in sunlight. Tonight, we're exploring the moment humanity discovered the invisible universe, the discovery of infrared light. In the year 1800, an astronomer named William Herschel was studying sunlight. Yes, William Herschel, not Newton. Newton had already shown that white light splits into colors using a prism. But Herschel wanted to know something different. Which color of light carries the most heat? So he set up a simple experiment. He passed sunlight through a glass prism. The beams separated into a rainbow spectrum across his table. Then he placed thermometers into each color band: violet, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. He waited, and he measured the temperature in each color. The results were logical at first. The temperature increased gradually from violet to red. But then, Herschel did something unexpected. He moved one thermometer just beyond a red light, into the dark space where there was no visible color. And that thermometer showed the highest temperature of all. There was no light, but there was heat. Something invisible was there. Something beyond red. He had just discovered infrared radiation. Infrared is a type of electromagnetic radiation. It exists just beyond red in the visible spectrum. We can't see it, but we feel it as heat. When sunlight warms your skin, that warmth is largely infrared radiation. Infrared has longer wavelengths than visible light. That means lower frequency, but it carries energy. Everything with temperature emits infrared. Your body, animals, the earth, even the darkness of space glows in infrared. Herschel didn't know the full physics at the time. Electromagnetism wasn't fully understood yet, but he proved something revolutionary. Light extends beyond what our eyes can see. The visible spectrum is only a tiny fraction of reality. Before this discovery, scientists believed light and heat were separate phenomena. Herschel proved they were connected. He expanded the known spectrum of light for the first time in history, and that opened the door to future discoveries. Ultraviolet light, X-rays, radio waves, microwaves, gamma rays. All of them are forms of electromagnetic radiation, all invisible, all part of the same spectrum. And it all began with a thermometer in the dark. Today, infrared technology is everywhere. Thermal cameras, night vision systems, satellite imaging, climate monitoring, military detection systems, astronomy. Space telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope observe the universe in infrared. Why? Because infrared can see through dust clouds in space. It can reveal star formation. It can detect heat signatures from distant planets. It allows us to see the early universe. The invisible became one of the most powerful tools in science. And it started with a curiosity about which color was warmest. The real discovery wasn't just infrared. It was the realization that our senses are limited. There are layers of reality beyond human perception. We see only a thin slice of the electromagnetic spectrum, a tiny window in a vast cosmic range. Herschel didn't invent infrared. It was always there. He revealed it, and that changed science forever. Because once you understand that reality extends beyond perception, you start looking for the invisible. And that mindset changed physics, changed astronomy, changed technology, changed humanity's understanding of the universe. In 1800, William Herschel placed a thermometer in the darkness beyond red light. He wasn't trying to change science. He was just curious. But that small act revealed something profound. The universe is larger than what we can see. Infrared was the first step into the invisible spectrum. And once humanity stepped beyond the visible, there was no turning back. The next time sunlight warms your skin, remember, you are feeling a discovery that was once hidden from all of humanity. And the invisible universe? It's still waiting to be explored.